What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another video, guys. It's Pigs, and yeah, guys. Today is the ninth. Yeah, it's the ninth today. Yeah, guys. Today is Monday, the 9th of June, and yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a weekly outlook. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna analyze the market, see what possible moves for the week are. And yeah, guys, let's just get straight into it. You guys can clearly see, man, from the dollar index. I think for the past 2 weeks, dog, we've just been around this range right here. Let me quickly just draw this box, bro. Like, we've just been here. This is where we've been, bro. No major movements. The market's been really slow, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, on the daily, bro, you guys can clearly see this was Friday's candle. Friday did close bullish, but still within that range that I just drew right now. What is my view on the dollar index currently? Overall we are still bearish, on the dollar index, but then in terms of any trading opportunities, I don't see anything. You get? I really don't see anything on this thing, but from a long-term perspective, I believe it's still gonna sell. The dollar will lose strength, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that with the dollar index. There's really nothing much to analyze here. You get? There really isn't that much, because if you look on the 15th, in the 15 minutes, this is a move, and now we're here doing this. So structure has not been broken whatsoever. I wouldn't say structure has been broken to the upside. I wouldn't look for any buy moves. You get? So for now, apologies guys, for now, yeah, we're still bearish, bro. We are still bearish. So guys, on Gbpusd, you guys can clearly see on the daily chart there really is nothing going on, but the direction is bullish. You get? On the daily we are still bullish. There is no structure, telling us that okay, now we can go to the downside. But the structure on the daily has not been broken to the downside. We have a minor low right here. You guys can see this was like a young pullback. Now we failed to break and close above the high. Well, not break and close, but we failed to close above this high. Price did wake up, so most probably we might start seeing sells. We might start seeing some bearish pressure, but for now we're still bullish based on what the daily is giving us. So let's just hop onto the 4-hour now. On the 4-hour, let me, because this is what I see right now. You guys can clearly see this whole move right here. Impulse, pullback. On the daily, this is one big impulsive leg, right? But on the 4-hour, we've got an impulse. Then this is like a major pullback. But price came to this high right here. So let me put here. This is how the structure kind of looks like. The price is playing around this zone right here, right? Is the market gonna, give us a double top before selling, or is the market gonna extend the leg? We don't know. We're just gonna have to react to what the market's doing. Because on the four, if you look clearly at this structure right here, right, I do see some highs and lows, higher highs and higher lows, and higher highs and higher lows. And then the market did give us a BOS, a chop pattern, you know, something like this. Let me show you. You guys can clearly see the structure right here on this leg here. The market came, gave us this high, gave us a low, gave us a higher high. Then this high caused a break of this low right here. You get? So which means this is a strong high. So that the likelihood of the market going to take this high is low. The probability is low. Not saying it's not gonna happen. We're just saying the probability of this high being taken out is low. Why is it low? Because this high caused the break of this low. So now we should start looking for sell. This is what my analysis is telling me. Get? So on the 4 hour, I could start looking for sells. Where could I start looking to sell to? That's the question, right? I could look, maybe at these lows. Selling to these lows is not a bad idea, but then my stop loss doesn't have to be above this. Or go here, I don't know. You get? But we're not looking to trade right now. I'm just gonna go to the 15-minute chart and look at the structure there. Same thing with the 15-minute, guys. Like, this could be a possible sell right here. This is a good opportunity to sell the market. Why? Because it wicked above, probably took out people that had stop losses above here, and then that move caused the break of structure on this low. And then now on the 15-minute, we created these highs and lows, highs, low. Now we've got, because look at the 15-minute structure, it's giving us this high, low, high. Now the same pattern, bro. Price is probably gonna come like this, 4-7. So selling here is not a bad idea. This is not a bad idea to sell this. I won't lie. Let me mock it up for you guys and show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put my fib and then place yeah, we got our 15-minute break of structure, we got our 4-hour confirmation, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put my fib then try enter some. We've got an imbalance and guys, I'm not saying that the trade is gonna work, but it makes sense for me to enter the trade. Not now though, but it makes sense to sell. You get what I'm trying to say, guys? It just makes sense to sell. Because check, this is clear as day. Clear. On the minor low. That's a minor low. Yeah, guys, probably gonna sell. Yeah, I put my fib right here to this low. We've got an imbalance right here, guys. Yes, can clearly see is an imbalance. Got an imbalance right here. Got prices close to our thingy, our flip zone. I'm just gonna wait for price to approach something like this before selling. We could run up something. This is not a bad idea, bro. This is not a bad trade idea. Young 1:2. This is actually a fire trade. This is a clean trade, bro. Clean trade possibility. Yeah, man, just put 20 pips above. Because yeah, if it's to enter the 16 pip stop loss, but then you put it like this, the 15, and yeah, man, we're not trying to hold nothing, you know. Price could go down some more, but we don't know, so we chilling. So on the 15-minute, this is the trade I'm looking at on Gbpusd, guys. Here's my Gbpusd trade idea, and yeah, no, this is my trade idea for Gbpusd. Let me take a screenshot. I'm gonna try to start journaling my trades, guys. I want to start journaling my trades as of today. I do have I checked out there's this app called Notion. I wanna start using it, and yeah, let me quickly show you guys. Notion there. You know what, I'll do that for another video. But you guys get the point. This is the, let's go to Eurusd. Same thing, guys. We're still bullish on the daily, hella bullish, mad bullish. But you know, yeah, guys, on the daily there's really not that much structure, you know. We don't have a lot of structure on the daily, current structure, but we are bullish. Why am I saying bullish? Because there hasn't been any change of, like, you know, break of structure to the downside. So for now, I'm still bullish on the daily. Long term though, long term, keyword long term. Oh, actually I have my things marked up actually. Yeah, that's crazy. Eurusd is already marked up, so I won't need to do like a markup of like the zones. I'm just gonna have to change this to a change of character pattern. Okay. There's a chart pattern right here. Yeah, because we have a high here, but then it did not close above this wick. So you know, also another confluence that makes me confident that the market might just give us a pullback before we get that move to the upside, you know. So selling is really it's not a bad idea to sell, hey, but let's not jinx it. Not jinx, but you know, let's not predict the market, let's react rather. So on the 4 hour, you guys can clearly see, guys, market is moving high, low, higher, high, higher, low. If you look at the close of the candle, this is a lower high, but I'm just gonna, for the thing's sake, we're just gonna say this is the high. Like, you know, let's just say this is the high, and then market came down. Probably gonna do something like this, dog. Then shoot up, expecting something. Let me not expect, but That's what I would like to see. We don't, we'll just see what the market does, bro. On the 15-minute, we've got a change of character on the 4-hour. So the 4-hour gave us the first signal of sells. Now on the 15-minute, we got this high and this low. Bam. At the low. At this low. Which is a change of character. And then we got this 15-minute break of structure right here when this candle broke and closed, when it broke and closed above this high, the BOS. And what's next now? Now we just whip out our fib to see where price is probably gonna come and chase to. And then we wait. Yeah, took the fib from this high because this is a strong high, because this high caused the break of this. So now we just wait. Let's check on the 4-hour there. Oh shit. 4-hour. This candle is but let's go to the 50. On the 4-hour. Eurusd, it doesn't look as clear as Gbpusd. The closest thing to an imbalance I see, it's this, bro. Here's an imbalance that I would say, yeah, see that imbalance in our fib zone. Yet so also this would be a dope trade though. Just wait for the market to get somewhere here. And then we just take a trade right here. 1:2, dog. We just do a 1:2. And then this is it for EURUSD as well, bro. But then the imbalance is like right here. I wouldn't take the EURUSD off the bat. I'd rather wait for this one to play out first. Yeah. I wouldn't jump the gun. I'll just wait for the other one. But EURUSD is also looking like a sell. Let's go to Gbp. Bro, this one is one confusing pair, dog. It's so slow, bro. It is literally slow. I took this paper trade since last week. It's still there by the entry point. But then nothing has changed in terms of this pair. We still, like, overall, we are in an uptrend, guys. We are in an uptrend from a swing point of view, in an uptrend, But then, as we get into the nitty-gritties of the structure, we can clearly see this thing is still in a downtrend, right? Why? Because this high has not been breached. This high right here has not been breached. This low, it's probably gonna get breached if price does, respect price action. If the structure is, respected, then we should see something like a break of this high. Guys, I'm gonna have to rephrase that shit. This is the major high. Got a high, clean, and we've got this low. Now we are in this range right here, guys, but let's not forget on the daily, dog. Yeah. On the daily, look at the daily, we're still bullish. We're still within this range, so we're still bullish. Even if this low here gets broken on the 4 hour, this low, we will still, my long term is bullish until this is broken. Then I could say, okay, the bulls, let's forget about buying and we look for sales, right, from a swing point of view. But then on the 4 hour, got that high and the low, high and a low, and then this is internal structure. Right now the internal structure is looking messy, guys. It is messy. So I'm out. I am not looking to trade this pair unless either the high gets violated, whether this high gets violated or this low gets violated. For as long as price is within this range, I'm not gonna trade Eurgbp. That's a promise to myself. I'm gonna have to see this high or this low get violated. Other than that, I'm not doing it. I am sitting on my hands with this one. So there's really nothing to, cause like, what is this, bro? This is just a range right now. Price is ranging. So yeah, guys, you guys can clearly see, man, this is just ugly. This is ugly. We have an impulse, then you've got this range. So the question is price gonna range before giving us an impulse, then start trading, or is it gonna weak people out, sell? We don't know. We just wait now, because this is ugly price action. Gbpchf, same thing, bro. We are still in that daily range, dog. From an overall point of view, we bearish. This thing, from a swing point of view, it should sell, but then for now, yeah, it's a bit slow, bro. It really is a bit slow. We on a daily, we stuck on a range, bro. The daily is ranging, so you guys can imagine how long this thing is gonna probably take before we start getting the move. So I'm not looking to trade none of this. For as long as price is within this, I'm not trading this as well. I'm gonna look for buys somewhere here, or look for buys above here. But once price gets above here, I think it's gonna be safe to just wait for it to get here before we look for sales. Because I think, yeah, dog, price needs to do something like this, then sell with it. You get? But I'm sitting on my hands as long as we're in this daily range, because what you gonna do here? You get? On the 4 hour as well, ugly price action, guys. My two exotic pairs, are these exotic? I think so. They are not looking good. We are in a range. Nothing's telling me to sell, nothing's telling me to buy. For now, I'm mainly gonna focus on GU. GU is the pair that I've got my eye on, and Eurusd, but not as much as GU. GU is mine. Yeah, it's the one I'm gonna look for the most. And then these two, I'm out. These two are just chopped for now. And yeah, I think that's it for I think this is where the analysis is gonna end, guys. I'm just gonna end it here. In terms of the trading journal, I'm gonna try start journaling my trades, guys. You guys see I've got my pairs. I'm gonna start writing the date, the sessions, my buys, point of interest, whether I lost the trade or not. And you can take send links to the chart, like a screenshot, and then you can see the setup, So I'm gonna try and take it like that now, guys. Trying to be serious with this thing. I haven't been journaling, so maybe journaling is that last thing I need yet. But then yeah, guys, other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video, probably like in 2 days or tomorrow. And yeah, guys, peace.